Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to enchant this Sword of the Zephyr and hopefully get a decent enchant. Looting? What the fuck? That's not bad, I guess. I was really hoping for repair, but that's okay. I guess I'll repair it with this dealie. Vorpal 3, Dysfunction 4, Fire Aspect 2. Yeah, I'll take it. That's fine. That's cool. What I was going to do was I was going to, like, I don't know, mess around with the enchants and the anvil. Because I know you can change stuff. Like, you can enchant stuff, the books and everything. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to hang on to it or maybe run over here to this kick-ass place. Grab some levels out of here. Oh, right click. There we go. Look at that. Yeah. So what I could do is I could grab a book and I could go in there and enchant a book and see if I can't get anything cooler to put on here, because you can, you know, move stuff around. But looting 3 I liked, and the Fire Aspect 2 is nice because this is an AoE weapon, so like doing damage to the people, area of effect, real nice. Plus, you know, Vorpal area of effect is nice. And screw Enderman, disjunction. So, let's go over what this is. I just kind of ran in here real quick. So anyway, let's take a step back. Oh yeah. So this is what I've been doing off camera for the most part. I went ahead and rebuilt the tree farm. I turned this area over here. This water is the original water that was here. You know, plus or minus a couple buckets here and there. But this was like a little underground cave thing. I kind of dug it out, made it look real nice. This is discolored before people ask because there's a chunk loader back there. But yeah, all the inner workings for the farm are down here now. I've got an auto sorting machine, making sure that everything goes to the right place. I don't have anywhere to go to really send the apples yet because I don't have any big auto sorting system set up. That will be coming soon. Like that's going to be work. Because like I said, I'm using applied energistics and it's still new to me, so work. So the apples are just hanging out here, and saplings of power are going to the... Yeah, I'll show you where they're going. You should know where they're going. And then the wood of power, of course, is going over here. I'll show you the saplings real quick, because that'll be the quickest. Yeah, right over here. They're doing pretty well. We've got plenty of fuel and everything. Yeah, the aura. Other than this aura is good. This aura is just fine, which is really good because it's like the main aura for my house. Oh wow, this aura is doing really well too. Okay. How's this aura? Oh wow, it's fully recharged. All the auras around here were 0 at one point because of... what the hell? Oh, what the hell? No, leave me alone. I'm dealing with the wisps, but yeah, this is going really slow for a reason. As you can tell, this is empty. It's because when you're actually needing this wood consistently, this farm isn't that fast. When you don't need it at all, and you just let it run and run and run and run and run, then it accumulates a lot of wood. Now, I screwed up, and I set this thing at 2 seconds, and it burned through all, like, 30,000 pieces of wood that I had in like an hour, and I was incredibly sad because that was a massive waste of all the wood. Honestly, having that much wood at one time, I knew at some point I was going to somehow waste all of it. I knew it. Like, I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to use all 30,000 wood that's here in this freaking barrel. And sure enough, I did end up using it and wasting it. But anyway, I have this pretty sweet setup over here. Now this is the Infernal furnace. It's got the cool, you can see the blaze face on there. And the XP thing, I had no idea. Like, I had no idea you got it. You got the XP that you would otherwise get from smelting things. I had no idea you got it. So I was really thrilled about that. So this isn't really on here pretty. It's just kind of sitting over here. But anyway, there's a whole complicated system in here. And I had it exposed, but it looked kind of dumb, so I added it. Now these things, they're the arcane... Oh fuck, what were they called? I don't have it on. Oh yeah, I do. Where are they at? Here we go. Arcane bellows. Pretty easy to make. It increases the productivity and reduces the amount of flux that's released into the air. As you can see, we're sitting at moderate, which is not bad, and we were at 0 aura all around us because, again, this was running too quickly. And it just kept dumping wood and dumping and dumping and dumping it and dumping it and dumping it, and all the wood, all the coal in here was just burning up and burning up and burning up, and then getting spit out and then having nowhere to go because the boiler was full. So I've got that pretty much fixed now. Shouldn't have any problems with any of that, but the system in here is pretty simple. It's just a transposer hooked up to an item tesseract, and I've got a timer hooked up, which is what this lever is for. And honestly, I could probably turn the timer down a little bit, but I'll do that later. It's kind of quick at the moment, but not too quick. What the hell? Where did the... Oh, I know what happened. Oh man, I hope that didn't get sucked up. That's okay, actually. That segues us nicely over to where all the wood is going. Whoops. Can't portal hole through that. So going over here to this little fella. Oh, I think it already got sucked up. Oh no. Well, no, it wouldn't have because it didn't really have anywhere to go. Well, hell, I don't know where the heck that went. Anyway, as you can see, the coal is actually, or charcoal is working out great for this steam boiler. I'm really thrilled. Now, it's not really, it's sat like this, doing this for the entire time that it's been working. Like, it's been like that. However, it is heating up to its maximum heat, so it's using less and less and less charcoal, which is why the local ore is able to recharge, because when it was burning through all the charcoal super quick, and my stupid ass had it set on 2 seconds rather than the 80 seconds that it's on right now. Oh, this poor ore. This little node over here, that was actually, it's actually a really large node. It's still kind of small, but it was like itty bitty because it was at 0. It was almost invisible. And same with all the rest around me. Our base is awesome. And then this little doohickey over here. I needed somewhere to put the solar panels, right? And I didn't want to just put them on the ground floor because that was kind of dangerous. I didn't want to lose them. So I built kind of like this alcove. It's nice. It protects this area from monsters. Like I can see if there's baddies coming up and all that. So I don't have to worry about any of this getting blown up really, or me getting shot at if I'm working on anything. So yeah, then I got the bat box, which is powering the sorting machine. A little bit of red power, but still, I like red power. It's awesome. I do want to get a red power farm going, but I don't really have any use for red power other than that right there. So not yet, but eventually I will do something with, you know, windmills and stuff, like I mentioned way earlier in the series. But anyway, take a look at my quarries. If I can get over there. Haven't had too much else go on. Like I said, I've mostly been focusing on that because I really wanted to get that other group of engines going, which they are. So yeah, it kind of lets us get started with other stuff that needs a lot of power, like the bees and everything. Because right now this group isn't really doing anything. They're not doing anything at all. Lava generation and lasers. I'm not using the lasers, and the lava generation is powering itself. So these are running but not doing anything. Needed a drink. Sorry. These, however, are working really hard. Quarry, actually the quarry's not doing anything right now, it's off. But the biomass and biofuel is constantly running. So essentially all the power that I'm generating is generating power to power itself. Except this is just burning up coal. So yeah, I definitely need to get some work done, for sure. Get the quarry running again. Get all the bee stuff going. That'll be really cool. And finally get some use for all this lava. Right now, not really using it for anything at all, other than charging my where is it? Yeah, there we go. Charging my crap. No, I actually had this power tool die on me the other day. I was amazed. I was like, holy shit, it actually died. Have an induction furnace hooked up. Oh, if you're not sure what to use aluminum for, the new a lot of the recipes for the Thaumcraft blocks, the blocks out there I used to build that building, the inside, are plates, and they need a lot of aluminum. So yeah, if you're having trouble, don't know what to use all your freaking aluminum for, Thaumcraft plates. They look real nice, and they use up that aluminum. Yeah, I made some nano leggings too, because I noticed I had a bunch of plates, a bunch of carbon plates. So I was like, oh well, screw it. There we go. I made some. And actually, while I'm here, charge these. Oh yeah, now these only hold 100,000. But now that I have the sword and an axe, I think I'm going to get rid of the power tool because I'm tired of blowing stuff up and blowing myself up, and build a what you call it, a diamond drill. Yeah, quarry's been going real good. Real good. Take a look. Yeah, the diamond drill will be really nice. I won't have to worry about blowing myself to smithereens. Quarry of Destiny. So we all know this one I did. Then I did this one. And then I did this one. Yeah. Oh, and this quarry is cool too because it kind of cuts into this. Which, by the way, aura node underground. Hell yeah. I thought this was pretty badass. Now, you'll wonder why the aura is actually kind of low and there's a little bit of flux. It's because I enchanted my hoe, right? Because I was getting a lot of unexpected experience from that freaking furnace. So I went ahead and enchanted the hoe I had, and all I got was repair 2 on it. But for me, I mean, that's fine. That's perfect, really. Now I don't have to make another one. But the hoe is almost broken. And at the time that I made it, my auras were going through their crazy, sad state of being empty at 0. So I had to quickly, like, leave the area, like, leave the overworld, and rush over here to recharge my hoe. So yeah, that's why that area is still kind of low. Man, they have a lot of durability. It took forever to recharge. It took almost all that aura, I think. Like half? I don't know. I AFK'd while I was standing over there. Excuse me. So yeah, we got all ton of freaking resources in here. Actually, I can probably turn this timer off. I don't even know why it's still running. Oh, probably because every time I think about that, I don't have any cobblestone. But that's okay. We have lots and lots of cobblestone. Jesus Christ. I'll definitely be turning that into UU matter soon. I'm not sure what I want to do next. Because I got that project done. Like, that's a project complete. I don't want to start with bees yet, because bees are like a big thing that I'd want to do in multiple episodes. What the hell? Uh-oh. I'm dumb. There we go. But yeah, and I could get the UU matter stuff going, but at the same time, the whatever setup I'll do, I'll end up having to change all of it because I'm going to change this into, you know, an applied energistics area. So yeah, pretty much right now I'm kind of torn on what you're going to see next. So whatever's next will be a surprise because I don't know what it'll be. Definitely be something awesome, but where exactly I'm going to head, I'm not sure. Not sure at all. Man, where did that cover go? I don't even know. For now, let's just be nice and awkward and bloop, bump that up there. A little bit of stuff to know about the Infernal Furnace. It does obviously use a bit of the Vis and the local aura, but it's not that much so long as you're not like pumping crazy amounts of stuff in this. So, like, if you're constantly using this, constantly, there it goes. Like, it's processing stuff, so it's going through. It uses a bit, like I'd say, I don't know, it's pretty quick. But the aura will, as you can see there, restore itself fairly quickly. So long as you're not constantly using this thing 100% of the time, you shouldn't have any problems. Especially if you have a healthy aura like this one. It should be able to replenish itself pretty quickly. And of course, if it does hit 0, it will begin to draw from other auras near it, which is why the other local auras around this one reach 0 as well. So keep that in mind. And I mean all three. I mean that one, this one, and then the one that's over here. Where is it? think there it is. Yeah, this one was at 0 as well. Actually, I think that one hit 0 first. After, of course, this one. Because I think it's closer to that node. Though I haven't been able to find it. I've looked, I still can't find the node for that area over there. But yeah, I really like the Infernal Furnace. I was a little worried that I was going to have to tear it down at first once I saw that it was raping the world of everything. But once I turned the timer down and I wasn't dumping stuff into it every moment that something dumped down there, it was fine. Just fine. And as you can see, like, it's almost back to max. And of course, the flux will eventually work its way out, and then the flux will there'll probably always be flux. It'll just be minimal, like that. See, minimal. That should actually reach none, and then this, how it's at moderate, should eventually get to minimal. So not bad. I definitely like the Infernal Furnace. It's pretty quick. Not as fast as, say, an induction furnace, but I'd say as fast as a thermal expansion furnace, maybe a little bit faster, because I don't know, I had 30,000 wood and it was all gone in, like, I don't know, half an hour, maybe even faster than that. Unfortunately, I didn't notice, like, all the XP or the coal or anything. Like, I was running back and forth taking, really, this was I would say this was running, but like stuff was running and I was doing other things because I noticed that everything was fine. So yeah, Thaumcraft blocks, real nice. If you're wondering why these are floating up in the sky, hold on, I need to clear all this out. It's because this room was actually one floor higher, which sucked. Like, it wasn't working. Yeah, it sucked. I'm gonna move these over here. Oh, look at my beautiful multicolored trees. These trees are the trees that I initially planted when I built this, and yeah, they're like not even the trees. They don't even look like the trees they were originally when I planted them. Like the jungle tree, you can tell from its, you can tell what kind of trees they are from the bark, but other than that, they're just crazy multicolored trees. Which eventually I'll bust the grafter out, and I'll probably clear them all, cut them all down, and then replant them with whatever new plants I get. So we'll see how that goes. I went into the wrong building. But right now they just look cool. The bees are going strong though. Like I haven't really done anything with them because I don't really have anything to do with them. Because I didn't have the power to sustain the crazy amounts of electricity. One thing to keep in mind, by the way, is this will always only ever drop out a stack. So even if you throw a bunch of them in there, at 80 seconds, it's going to drop a stack. Which will be fine. It'll drop the aura, probably about a stack. 64. Yeah, see, it just passed by and it didn't grab the whole freaking lot of it. Which is good, because I actually wasn't sure. I'm really glad that it didn't pull the whole thing. I don't see why it would, though. But the good thing about this is I'm going to have a whole shit ton of experience. By the way, these hold about 1,000 experience, or 30 levels. So this will hold 30 levels of experience before it fills up. And then the experience will just sit over there. Transposer is like perfect for this thing. Awesome. So actually, what I want to do is I want to show you the what I was talking about the books, with enchanting them. Because in the future, since I'm going to have obviously a very large amount of experience coming in, because I'm still going to make the wither farm and hook it up to experience as well, because the withers give a ton of experience. I'm pretty sure they do, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, I'm going to make a way, again, using something that Direwolf 20 did, because I don't really know any other way to do it. To collect experience and kind of automate making the books, to use the experience that we gather, because again, they only hold so much. And when I go to Twilight Forest, I want to be able to enchant all my crap, all cool, because I'm going to do what Direwolf did, not and like leave all my technology crap behind. I'm just going to bring my Thaumcraft stuff. But yeah, I want to make sure that I can get all the enchants that I want first. So that's the goal with that. Before we go to Twilight Forest, I want to make sure that I can get the enchants I want. What the... I like lost my mind for a second, sorry. Do I have any leather in here? I'm trying to make an old school book. Doesn't even work anymore. Because it used to just be, 3 paper across. But now it's 3 paper piece of leather. Which sucks. But, makes sense. Oh, I saw it, don't worry. This is the treelizer, by the way. I wasn't actually grafting any of my books or any of the trees. I had a sapling that was completely unique. It sucked. I planted it out there, but it wasn't anything special. But I wanted to analyze it, so I made a treelizer. Alright, now if I do this correctly, I just put the book in here. Yeah. Bam. What do we get? Aqua Affinity 1. Well, that totally blows. Alright, so I need to find a place to put all these books. Dang, I don't know where to put all these books. Oh, I have barrels in my inventory. I didn't even notice. Actually, no, because they're unique. Maybe that's what I can use the barrel sorting system for. It's for the books. Actually, I think that's what Direwolf does anyway. Alright, well, I think for now I'm just going to go ahead and toss this in a chest. Because I know I have actually, I know I have other enchants in the chest over here. I wonder if it would be anything I could put. Silk Touch, Punch 2, Infinity 1. Nope. Oh, and if you're curious what Aqua Affinity is, I believe Aqua Infinity, it decreases the penalty that you get whenever you try to mine underwater. So that's nice. I can get it on this thing, on my power tool. But, I don't really mine underwater often enough. Though every time that I do, I'm just like, wow, I really wish I had that. So anyway, that's going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. Like I said, I'm not really sure what you guys can expect next episode. I named off a bunch of goals that I have in mind, but what exactly would be a good idea or a good direction to head towards next, I'm not sure. I'm thinking the sorting system, to be completely honest. It would honestly make a lot of other builds a lot easier, so that may be what I start with next. So we'll see. But again, thanks for watching, guys. I've been Lanolin, and I will see you next time. Bye.